this edition of Sports Card ASMR. You're going to open up this pack of 1989 Topps, a rack pack, which means there's going to be a lot of crinkles. We're going to see what's inside, and maybe, just maybe, we'll cut some cards. This is Crinkle, Rip, and Clip, and I, in case you don't know, am the Sports Card Doctor, and I'm very happy that you are here today on the channel that combines sports card nostalgia and ASMR relaxation. We would love for you to consider subscribing to the channel, leaving us a thumbs up, a nice comment, hype the video. You can leave a super thanks if you want to help the operations, and most importantly, just tell your friends about us and continue to have some fun right here on this channel. The Crinkle and Rip series was begun to just kind of give you a quick little burst of ASMR relaxation. I'll say this, it's got a cult following here on the channel. It's not the most celebrated video series we have, but I still enjoy doing it. Just a quick look into these packs. So if you're a fan of the Crinkle and Rip series, let me know. Make sure we have it, keep putting it out there and make sure it stays strong. As you all know, I can't really see anymore. I've always had contacts, but the eyes, whew, they went fast. Alright, now I can see that that's Alvin Davis. Okay. Alright. We got Danny Cox, Alvin Davis, and a 1988 All-Star Mark McGuire. So there we go. Well, we got some good cards on the back here. And by that I mean Ted Power. No, Ryan Sandberg. So before we can open those, let's go ahead and crinkle for ASMR relaxation. Murray's dad, Tony Artis Sr. There's Hall of Famer Eddie Murray. Jose Alvarez. Bruce Ruffin. Gary Thurman and Juan Berenger. Berenger, I can't remember. Alright, next up. Alvin Davis, former Rookie of the Year with the Seattle Mariners. The Ken Griffey Jr. of his day, if you will. Look at that big season. 27 home runs, 116 RBIs, 284 average for the 84 Mariners. That's a good little run there. We got the cheater Mike Scott. Sorry, I'm a Gary Carter fan. Ooh, we got sports card ASMR legend Don Slott. We got Ron Hassey. No, he's not a befuddled sitcom sidekick. He's the Oakland A's backup catcher. Jeff Musselman. You better be tough. Nelson Liriano. We've got the weirdest Wade Boggs card. Look at him. Look at him. He's staring deep into your soul. He wants to drink your beer. He wants to drink your beer. Well, okay, we'll set that one aside for sure. Nolan Ryan. This has been fun. This is a good pack of cards here. Except for Rosie Goose and Mike Greenwell. Oh, 1989. We'd be really... What are we doing here? This is a great pack. Again, if it was 1989, Jim Sundberg, Ozzie Guillen, former Rookie of the Year, and Ryan Sandberg. We're gonna look at this one again here. All right, well, back to reality with Danny Cox, legendary manager Sparky Anderson, Mike Witt, Mike Campbell, Hall of Famer Dave Winfield, White Sox leaders, Kelly Downs, Gary Varsho, father of Dalton Varsho, Eric Plunk. We have been blessed. The gods have shined down upon us today, kids. Wow, look at that. A little roller behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it. Mark Parent, Bob Ojeda, future star Mike Harkey, and smiling Ted Power. All right, well let's set aside some of our star cards, man. If this was the summer of 1989, I'd be screaming that it was rich today. Mostly because of the Gary Thurman. These aren't necessarily cards of great value, but great emotional value. Gotta throw Sparky in there. True fact, Sparky Anderson, 38 years old in this photo. Ryan Sandberg. I mean, Ozzie, Rookie of the Year character, but... All right. You are absolutely going to be seeing some of these cards again when we stock up our sports card binder. I mean, seriously, imagine you're like 12-year-old and you go in and you buy this rack pack at a Thrifty or a J.J. Newberry or whatever local chain convenience store you had near you, and this is what you got to show your friends. Look at that. Look at that. You'd be like, oh my god, I got Mike Greenwell. Oh my god, I got Jose Canseco. Right. I mean, you wouldn't be excited for that, but I would. An all-star. Jose Canseco all-star. You'd be the talk of your lunch table at school. it's only fair that we cut up the card of the man who cut up the baseball and did it quite well, Mike Scott. All right, Mike, we're not going to cut you up anymore, okay? We have some dignity, and we want you to keep some of your dignity, but we hope you apologize for what you did to that baseball. Split-fingered fastball that could suddenly move like no other baseball had ever moved before. You were good. You made my man Gary Carter look really bad. Though we did get the victory in the end, I guess, even though I'm a Yankee fan, but he's a Met. It's a long story. So, Mike, hopefully you apologize to the baseball gods. But as for today, Mike Scott, you've been cut up. Alright, that's it. We'll see you all next time here on Sports Card ASMR.